Jonathan is a heroic figure in 1 Samuel in the Hebrew Bible. He was the eldest son of King Saul and close friend of King David. Like his father, he was a man of great strength and swiftness, and excelled in archery and slinging. Conflicts with Saul. Jonathan first appears in the biblical narrative as the victor of Geba, a Philistine stronghold, while in the following chapter he carries out a lone attack on another Philistine garrison, demonstrating his prowess and courage as a warrior. Quote, "However, he eats honey without knowing that his father had said, 'Cursed be any man who eats food before evening comes.'" Saul means to put Jonathan to death because of this, but relents when the soldiers protest. The story of David and Jonathan is introduced in chapter 18, where it says that Jonathan became one in spirit with David, and he loved him as himself. Jonathan helps David escape from Saul, and asks him to show kindness to his family, which indicates that Jonathan recognizes David as the future king. Saul suspects that Jonathan is colluding with David, who he believes is conspiring to overthrow him. Saul insults Jonathan, calling him the son of a perverse and rebellious woman, in 1 Samuel chapter 20 verse 30. While this is an idiom of insult directed at Jonathan, some scholars see in this verse support from the theory that Ahinoam, the wife of Saul, was also the wife of David. John Levinson and Baruch Alpern suggest that the phrase "to the shame of your mother's nakedness" suggests David's theft of Saul's wife. Saul even goes so far as to attempt to kill Jonathan by impaling him with a javelin in a fit of paranoid rage. The last meeting between Jonathan and David would take place in an forest of Ziphat-Heresh during Saul's pursuit of David. There the two would make a covenant before the Lord before going their separate ways. Death. Jonathan died at the Battle of Mount Gilboa along with his father and brothers. His bones were buried first at Jabesh Gilead, but were later removed with those of his father and moved to Zelah. Jonathan was the father of Mephibosheth, to whom David showed special kindness for Jonathan's sake. Cultural symbolism. Jonathan has typically been portrayed as a model of loyalty to truth and friendship, in the words of T.H. Jones.